What do you think, guys, when you think of yourself right now and in the future? What are you imagining about yourself? They say 80 to 90% of our thoughts are negative, and we have 70 to 90,000 thoughts a day. So we're just constantly talking to ourselves in a negative format. And then we wonder why some scientists say we use a small percentage of our brain, we use a small percentage of our potential and what we are. With all this negative self-talk, if you had something that you were just constantly doing that was bad 90% of the time, what would be the results? How often do you look at yourself with the potential that you know that you can do and be? Each of you have this special, unique ability. I believe this 110%. We each have a special, unique ability that allows us to be able to create the success that we want. It takes action, and some of us want to do that action, and some of us don't. Some of us don't mind having this ability to be able to visualize, to be able to dream. And I'm not talking about like when you lay down in bed at night and you're dreaming and then you just leave it up to your subconscious. I'm talking about visualizing, dreaming specifics. What are the possibilities? What seeds can you lay down right now? How clear can you get? What is needed for movement right now to fixate on that goal of what you need to accomplish? And we know it's not upstream. You don't have to like go crazy and work hard and, work till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You can go downstream. We've learned that before, what that looks like. That's alignment. That's allowing yourself. It's like getting out of letting ego and fear leave, getting out of your way, getting out of that safety zone of the ego and moving forward into this dynamic, creative being that you are. So, transformational actions, what does that look like? Well, I think first you need to decide what you want to do. Like, really, what are you passionate about? Some of you are doing something that you absolutely hate, and you're doing it in exchange for pieces of paper with dead presidents on it. It doesn't work. That energy, that exchange there, that vibrational energy is way off. I'm talking, how are you going to make this quantum leap? How are you going to go from point A, where you're at now, to what you are in complete alignment, heart, soul, mind, everything is in complete alignment? What does that look like? Have you visualized it? Have you gotten down to specifics, the way that you're going to act, the place that you're going to live, the clothes that you're going to wear, the car, the boats, whatever it is? Have fun with it. What do you love? What do you love? Do you want to have a big fishing boat? Do you want to have a lake house or a lake, a cottage on the beach? Maybe you want to live in the mountains. I don't know. But you need to visualize this. You need to take time. This is where the magic begins, guys. When you can actually visualize and see yourself in that moment, in that place. The subconscious and the conscious mind, Ra talks about this in the Law of One. What did Ra say in that? That we have this veil of forgetfulness between our creator, creation, and us. And that is that's that veil between the subconscious and the conscious. Think about it, guys. The more that you believe in that veil, the more limited capacity that you're going to do in everything. The way you love, the way you parent, This isn't just about work and materialistic things. I'm talking about making a difference and an impact in everything that you do. When you imprint onto someone or imprint onto something, the vibration is so high that it leaves vibrations that last a long time. And this is true. We know this. We see it in the Egyptian hieroglyphs when they use this vibrational. They use it through their nose. And Alexander and I are going to do a whole podcast on that. But you guys have to understand, you have to do things differently than what you're doing now. You have to. You have to begin to track and understand and have pursuit. Pursue it. What does that look like when you pursue it? I've seen so many people have no aiming point. They have no direction. They don't have a lighthouse. This is my success. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to be. This is the lighthouse. I'm in the waters. I'm pointing the boat towards that light. If you don't have that lighthouse, how off are you going to be? Especially when storms hit. Think about that. You need to picture and have images. You need to purchase a piece of jewelry or have a rock or something that you hold on to. Leave sticky notes around that symbolizes this goal. Maybe you need to make a vision board. I don't believe in that. Really? What does a vision board do? It puts it real in your brain. You get to walk by it every single day and look at it and say, this is my vision board. Define precisely exactly what you want. Leonardo da Vinci said, think of the end before the beginning. Define precisely what you want. Think of that end goal. The universe will handle all the rest of it. You just need to think about the end goal and then be that person. It's that simple. That's what your heart's desire is. Some of you want to have a not-for-profit, but you're like, I can't do that. Why? Some of you want to give of yourself service to others completely, 100%. Why? Why can't you do that? What does that look like? I've asked people that question. Well, what does it look like? Like specifically, what does it look like? There are so many people that do not have an answer to that. Get a piece of paper out, make a list, get specific. I have a Google Doc that I go to all the time. I even have a list of everything that I want. I want freedom. I want to be able to work from home. I don't want to have to worry about money. I want to always be able to buy somebody's dinner. I want to have dinner and not worry about how much the bill is. These are things that I've accomplished and things that I've written down. I wrote down a long time ago in 2011 that I wanted a big screen TV and an Xbox. But at that time, I was homeless, didn't have anything, didn't even have a job. So that was a big thing for me. Begin to practice this daily. Be diligent about visualizing. I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just asking you to take a month every day, remind yourself, put an alarm on your phone. You can set an alarm and put what the alarm is. Like it's not just alarm, but you can actually set an alarm for a time where it'll go off every single day and visualize. Take the time. I'm not talking about meditation, which is a form of meditation, but I'm just talking about just sit down, relax, lay down. Maybe when you go to sleep at night, don't think about anything else. Think about visualizing what you look like in that perfect position. This is a key to understanding and unlocking this. Find something that symbolizes it that you can hold on to. Get a new necklace that symbolizes that, a ring, whatever it may be. You've got to imagine yourself and get yourself there, like you're already there. And all it takes is like 10 minutes, guys. Because all you need to understand is you need to know exactly where you're going and then be open to the unexpected. Allow the universe to begin to flow through you. Because that imagination that you have is unbelievable. We see this in the dream state, don't we? We've talked about this. We've done several podcasts. You can look them up on dream state. What's the difference between subconscious and conscious? Nothing. What's the difference between dream state? Why is that not reality, but this is? Makes no sense. Build yourself a habit. Take the next 30 days. Write it out. Get really specific. And then have high expectations for yourself. Now, I'm not talking have high expectations in the sense of where you feel guilty and you never can do them. I'm not talking about setting unrealistic goals. I'm just saying, this is who I am. I've made this very clear. I've got this. I've visualized who I am. And this is what I'm going to do. So, I can't talk to these people anymore. I can't. Yeah. This, me being lazy doing this, that's not going to work for who I am. I am this. So this doesn't, you see how that begins to happen? You see how over time, just automatically your habits, your desires, the things that you were doing before, they don't have any importance anymore because you've gained clarity on who you truly are. You've gained clarity on that creative process from creation that was given to you and you only. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You actually know who you are and what you want. It's just that veil that Ra talks about. That veil is blocking it, and it's your responsibility in your free will, because you can choose this bondage in your free will. You can choose whatever you want, or you can choose to find that, to touch base with creation, to understand it, to know it, to trust and to grow, to gain clarity, to get this clear mental picture. Alfred Adler, I'll close in this. He talks about teleological power of goals. And by this, he meant how goals or purpose seem to shape natural process or events. He argued that goals somehow help create the conditions needed for their fulfillment. It's not just a random thing that you have this idea. Author Koestler said this. He said, the pull of the future is as real as the pressure of the past. Author George Land said, the future may play a more important role than our past in causing us to be where and what we are. The future shapes us, guys. It carries the momentum to allow us to have our becoming. And you just have to find that lighthouse. Gain clarity. Build the lighthouse. Whatever you have to do, visualize it, get it, know who you truly are, know your passions, your dreams, and that becomes your future. It's that simple.
Look within, and live your life on the edge of two worlds. A reality where you find true understanding of who you are. The learning is done. Become the teacher in embodying the oneness of all. Walk the cliff's edge between the seen and the unseen realities. Become a higher density being. Please go to www.higherdensityliving.com.